Hello guys, my name is Marco, and this is going to be a review of the Star Wars, The Rise of the Skywalker. Hello guys, my name is Marco, and this is going to be a review of Star Wars, The Rise of the Skywalker. And I'm going to tell you this thing straight up. I haven't seen the movie yet. I will see it today, but because yesterday I couldn't see it because I had shit to do. But I'm going to see it today, and the reason why I'm filming this before I see the movie, I want to sort of like see if my face expression or my thoughts around the movie, what I think and stuff like that change. Number one, I heard there's spoilers ahead. I heard that there were some spoilers going around, and to be honest, if they were true, and a lot of people say they were, stuff like that, I'm not gonna sort of like, I haven't looked into that. I'm gonna look into it after I see the movie, so it's that. The other thing is that there's people that said that it was okay. It was like, some people said it was a big mess, some people said it's this and that. I don't know, because I haven't seen it yet, but I will have to see if it is a big mess or not. To be honest, dude, from the trailers I've seen, I'm hyped. I'm excited, right? I'm excited right now. The trailers look phenomenal. I'm a huge fan of the whole CGI. I'm more like a visual, visual style. I love the actors. Hopefully J.J. Abrams is able to save Star Wars. Like I said, I don't know. And this is my talk, before I see it. Hello guys, so I just came back from watching Star Wars, The Rise of a Skywalker. And this is going to be my full-on review. No spoilers. Good on that, no spoilers whatsoever. I just want to give you guys my review. Here's the thing, there's a lot of people on YouTube, stuff like that, trashing this movie, saying this is a big mess and stuff like that. The story sucks. There's just like a lot of things that people just don't really like about it. And this is the final installment, so I decided to go watch it because I wanted to see what's going to be about. Even though before I came with seeing this movie, I have seen like 1 or 2 reviews, which I shouldn't have done. But yeah, I still decided to do it because I want to see. But I feel exhausted. Like, I don't feel exhausted because it's tired, but I just feel exhausted, tired, because there was so much stuff, so much thing crammed into this movie, which I was like all over the place. At some point, I forgot what the story was about, but something about it made me go back into it, and now I know. So there's that. Is this movie better than The Last Jedi? I don't know. I really don't know. It's hard for me to say that because when I saw this one, right now, to be honest, it's all fresh in my head. Like, I still remember it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of those things. And here's the thing. People, like I said, people said that. And to be honest, dude, my opinion, I think this movie is good. It's good. It passed my good test. But there's a lot of bad elements. There's a lot of good elements. Things I liked, things I didn't like, and stuff like that. And I just want to share with you guys. And that's the way it is. So first of all, I want to talk about, let's talk about the characters. Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren was, at first, he felt really menacing. Then after that, I feel like he's good. He did a good performance. He is good and stuff like that. So there's that. That's all I'm going to say. Certain moments were, throughout this film, I thought Kylo Ren was a badass. There were quite a few moments that they thought he was badass and everything like that, so there's that. Yeah. That's it. So that's one. The second one is Finn. Finn, I feel like he was kind of like the same in The Last Jedi, the way that he was. That's the way I feel like that character was. Yeah. That's Finn. There's that. Now, the character Rose was also in the film, but not as much. Rose was one of those characters that pissed me off in The Last Jedi, just because her entire, it's not, no offense to the actress is probably amazing, but her character in the last Jedi pissed me off because I didn't like the scenes when she was in. It was one of the most boringest scenes. It was like one of those scenes that I just didn't really like. So there's that. There's that. And then there's Poe. Poe, he got more screen time on this film, and I thought that was good. And that's all. And it's really good and amazing. And then there's Rey. Rey, well, she is the front and center, which I'm fine with. It's fine. I don't really care about that. Her character, I thought she was really good, but then she kind of does certain things that I don't really necessarily like. But overall, her performance and her the way that she handled that character, I thought it was really great. Second thing is the story. The story is the thing that a lot of people say it's like all over the place and it's whatever. It has a story, you know. The stories, I feel like it's pretty solid. But there are certain elements that I just, like, at one point where I was kind of like, I understand, but I was kind of lost. It didn't really, like, translate to me for some reason. I don't know. So there's that. And I don't know. It just, the story was like, it needed something else. You know, especially when you know about certain things. And it's like, why is this? What is that? There's that. Okay. That's all I have to say about the story. The third thing is that there are some characters in the film that they just rushed. Like this one particular character that they mentioned this character and they talked about, yeah, but they rushed it. And to be honest, dude, I didn't really care about it because I only care about the main character. The other character, okay, fine. As long as they're not so much as long as they don't get that much screen time, I'm fine with it. And they did make a couple of screen, but they were just like, I felt like they were just there to help out or something like that. And that's about it. You know, the few extra characters that were there. So I'm like, extra character, I thought it was okay. It was fine. Obviously, Princess Leia is in it. You know, a lot of people have mixed feelings about that. I get it, I understand it, but there's that part. Also, Lando is in it, which I thought that was pretty cool. You know, bringing that old character back. You know, and there are a lot of things in this that will like fan service. That if you were a fan of the original Star Wars, you'll get it. And the entire thing, those were really cool. Now, there is a few different things that I did not like about this movie that kind of got me annoyed. First of all is Palpatine. Now Palpatine, I thought he was great performance, but I don't get why he's here. I just don't get it. Like I remember on the 1990s or something like 1999 or that version of Star Wars, I think it's the sequels, where Palpatine was there, but they took a moment to build him up. Okay, on this film, I didn't felt that. Like, I felt that, but on the entire movie, but it was like, I don't know. When you finally see Palpatine, I think he's pretty cool, but I just don't get it. I wish they would have brought in Snoke back, would have figured out a way that Snoke, that wasn't actually Snoke, that was like a clone of him, or a hologram, or just something. You know, like a puppetry. I feel they could have done that. But they didn't, so that really did suck. Because I feel like he was, you know, I feel like he would have been an original good character, and that would have been really good. Now I want to talk about is the way that it looked. Now the way that it looked beautiful. It looked amazing. It looked so good. It looks so damn good. I loved it. I loved the space battles that you have. You've probably seen it on the trailers. I like the parts with Rey is running the jungle. You've seen that on the trailers. So there's a lot of those things. And so there's that. You know, when they actually show Palpatine and all this thing, I think those were pretty damn cool. Kylo Ren scenes are pretty cool. what's it called, Poe, Poe scene's really cool. The worlds that you go in, the different types of dimensions that you go in, and the place I think is pretty cool. There's just like a lot of those. I wish they could just do like, I wish they could have gone to like one world and then after that go to another different one, but then keep going different. Don't go back to like individual world. I don't know. The place where Palpatine is, I think that looks pretty cool. When the spaceships, the I think called the Death Destroyers, with a whole bunch of them on the sky, that looked pretty cool. The whole fogginess I think that looked pretty cool. Also, there's a bit of a trailer with the Millennium Falcon. It's like in the front, and then there's like a whole bunch of spaceships on the back. That looked pretty cool. I like the ice part when there's like a big block of ice, and it was also on the trailer, and that looked pretty cool. There's a lot of things that look cool. All these spaceships, some of them were like from the classic Star Wars, and that looked pretty cool. There were a lot of things that really did look pretty cool. There's that. Okay, so there's the whole thing, and obviously, Princess Leia is in it. A lot of people have mixed feelings about that. I get it, I understand it, but there's that part. Also, Lando is in it, which I thought that was pretty cool. Bringing that old character back. And there are a lot of things in this that will like fan service. That if you were a fan of the original Star Wars, you'll get it. And overall, the entire thing, those were really cool. Now, there is a few different things that I did not like about this movie that kind of got me annoyed. First of all is Palpatine. Now, Palpatine, I thought he was great performance, but I don't get why he's here. I just don't get it. Like, I remember on the 1990s or something like 1999, or that version of Star Wars, I think is the sequels, where Palpatine was there, but they took a moment to build him up. Okay, on this film, I didn't felt that. Like, I felt that, but on the entire movie, but it was like, I don't know. When you finally see Palpatine, I think he's pretty cool, but I just don't get it. I wish they would have brought in Snoke back, would have figured out a way that Snoke, that wasn't actually Snoke, that was like a clone of him, or a hologram, or just something, like a puppetry. I feel they could have done that, but they didn't. So that really did suck, because I feel like he was, I feel like he would have been an original good character, and that would have been really good. Overall, Palpatine was pretty cool. The shots were pretty cool, so there's that. Okay, the other thing that kind of got ripped is Rey. There are certain parts on Rey that kind of like got me a little bit like, you should be doing this and that, but like, why are you doing this? Why? I don't know. There's a few scenes that kind of did annoy me. So there's this film. It's a good, mediocre film. Comparing this to the other Star Wars film, obviously this goes way down. But as a film standpoint, it's okay film. As a Star Wars film, it's probably a bad one, right? But overall, that's the way I handle it. Okay, so now I want to talk about my overall opinion on this movie. My conclusion. Here's the thing. I'm not going to say this movie was really, really bad. I'm not going to jump into the hate train. Why? Because there were a few scenes that I liked. A few things that I thought were pretty cool. Overall, here's the thing. This film, here's one thing I will tell you about this film. Don't blame the actors, okay? If you didn't like the movie, that's fine. There's that. But just don't blame the actors, because the actors have nothing to do with it. They were just doing what they were given and trying to give themselves a good performance. J.J. Abrams, I don't blame him. Usually I would blame the director, but in this case I probably won't, because whatever happened in The Last Jedi, he was trying to make it better and stuff like that to make this one, so he was trying to come up with anything he could that would make it, and I felt like Disney was scared for what happened with The Last Jedi, that they didn't want it to happen again, but instead we got a big chunk of mess. So there's that. My overall opinion, I thought the movie was okay. It was okay. Will I buy it on day by day? Or do I want to watch it again? Probably. Like, on theaters, there's a maybe.
if getting on DVD or putting it up on Netflix if it's there, or if I had Disney Plus, probably not, because those are the things that I will say. Probably not. So there's that. That's more overall conclusion of it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. Like I said, some parts I liked it. I'm not gonna jump into this hate trend because a lot of times people say they hate it, hate it, and then just people just say they hate it because that's the train they're in. They just people they just hate it and haven't seen the movie, right? My overall opinion is that if you're a Star Wars fan, go watch it because it's a Star Wars movie and it's the last entry, even though people are saying it kind of like not great. There are some scenes in there you probably will like, so there's that. Everything like that. If you're a person that's not really into Star Wars, that's kind of a little bit into it, still go watch it. It's a good movie. If you're not really into Star Wars, you don't know jack shit about Star Wars, you'll probably be, and you're just there because people put aside the hype and everything around it. Well, you'll feel entertained. You know, there were some parts that I felt that I kind of felt bored, but small little parts. But nonetheless, I had fun overall. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys subscribe and hope you guys liked it and do all that stuff. And may the force be with you. And let's make, if they ever make another trilogy of Star Wars, make sure that they did really, really good. And one of the things that I thought, I wish that J.J. Abrams would have directed all three of them. You know, so there's that. And like I said, I don't blame the actors. In this case, I don't blame the director because, you know, he was trying to make up what The Last Jedi did. I would blame the person that made The Last Jedi. But that's it.
Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later, and bye, and subscribe and like and all that stuff. So bye.